Panis angelicus, fit panis hominum, dat panis.
Prepare your hearts to enter into retreat with the St. John Summer Conference podcasts. Join Father Nathan as he guides us toward Christ. Allow the St. John Summer podcast to lift your spirits. Seek Christ and follow the Lamb wherever he goes with the St. John Summer Conference podcast. And now, here's your host, Father Nathan Cromley.
Hi everybody, this is Father Nathan. I'm here at an amazing spot. I'm actually sitting in a palm tree oasis. I wish you were here. I bet you wish you were here too. It's in Southern California. It's an amazing spot of beauty and of radiance, of rest, of peace. And I wanted to reflect with you here because how exactly are we going to evangelize a modern first world country like the United States of America? What message do we have to bring? Can we really compete with what the culture is offering in terms of, flash, in terms of professionalism, in terms of efficiency? I don't know if we necessarily can. I don't know if we necessarily have to. The gospel is not in competition in terms of efficiency. What the gospel is trying to bring is a message that there is something in the world around which the entire world turns. That is the mystery of God. And to find the mystery of God, we stop. He makes us contemplate. You take God in by being taken into God. That's the message that I think is at the heart of how we need to evangelize today. If we come at the world approaching it from the point of view of offering something in a worldly logic, we're going to be beat because the world has that logic pretty well down. It's its logic. We have a different logic. The logic of the gospel. The logic of the gospel is the logic of wisdom. That is to say, an approach towards life and towards the world that is based on, rooted in, and flowing from God. God who is above this world. God who is the source of this world. God who is the end of this world. God who, in a sense, is the reason that enables us to understand the world. We can only grasp that from a vantage point of stillness, a vantage point of adoration, a vantage point of poverty. And that's what I think is the spirit that needs to fill our attempts at evangelization. The spirit of the Virgin Mary, before God, totally empty, totally poor, the handservant, the maid of the Lord. May God bring you closer to Himself so that through that encounter, you can be a greater evangelizer. May God bless you.
Thank you for listening to the St. John Summer Conference podcast. Mark your calendars for this year's St. John Summer Conference. Visit us online at www.stjohnsummerconference.com or friend us on Facebook for updates. It's never too early to register. Plan now to encounter Christ with the St. John Summer Conference.